Hello and welcome to Rainbow Tarot UK. I'm Nev. It's lovely to have you here on my channel for a pick a card reading. I thought I'd come in person. I haven't done one of these for a little while. I haven't done it quite like this for a little while, so I thought I'd come on and say hi to everyone. And today we're doing, what is actually going on between you and them. So if you're feeling a little bit confused, we're going to be looking at what is happening between you and them, what's really going on in the connection. And I just hope that everybody's doing really well, that you're all happy and healthy. And yeah, let's get straight to our reading. See you soon. Okay guys, so here are the three piles. We have pile number 1, which is the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Pile number 1 with this little yellow, interesting little yellow and green bead here. Okay, that's pile number 1. Then we have pile number 2, which is the Sun card. Pile number 2 with the little green and orange round sphere bead here. And then we have, let's make sure we can see that, the little pile number 3 rather, which is the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles with the little green and black barrel bead here. So those are your 3 piles. Go for the one that's calling for you. That's probably got your message. And I will see you in your reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 1, welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing, aren't we, what is really going on between you and your person. So this is the kind of reading, if you're a little bit confused, you're not really sure what's really happening, what's going on in the situation. Now you chose to come into the reading under the 10 of Pentacles, which is actually, as you can see from the picture, a really positive card when it comes to relationships. I mean, it shows here, doesn't it, a couple clearly very happy with each other. Maybe they've got children, they're very settled, they've got a beautiful home in the background, they've got everything, they've got lots of money, they're comfortable. And that is really the 10 of Pentacles. It's a very sort of settled and stable card, often about a relationship which is in a very comfortable place. So it might be that you are actually in that situation, or you want that with this person, you're sort of aspiring for that, or you're wanting the situation to get to that point. Anyway, and you also came in under this little yellow and green black bead here, so I'm going to put that there. So let's see how it plays out. But it is a very stable card, so let's see what else we've got. So I haven't got any oracle cards, so let's shuffle some oracle cards. Just want to say a big thank you for everything, for all your lovely support of my channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And to remind you that it is a general reading, like I always do. So just take the messages that feel right, that are pertinent to your situation. And if they're not like that, then it might be that they're for somebody else, or it might be that it's a different reading for you today, or a different pile, because that sometimes happens. So let's see. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bit of a sense of what your energy is in the situation. I'm going to get a bit of a sense of what their energy is, and then we're going to look at the joint energy, really, what's going on. So let's see how you are currently thinking and feeling in the connection. Let me have one of these. So how is pile number 1 currently thinking and feeling in this connection? This is a good way for you to check whether it's your pile as well. How is pile number 1 currently thinking and feeling in this connection? With what's really going on between them. We have take off your mask. Okay, so maybe you're feeling that either you can't be yourself in the situation, or the other person isn't being themselves, or someone's maybe not being fully open and honest, possibly. So this is how you're feeling. Either you're feeling that you can't be like that, or you're thinking the other person isn't able to be open and honest, or the situation is somehow not open and honest, something like that, with take off your mask. Okay, let's get another card. Let's go for this one. So how is pile number 1 currently thinking and feeling in the situation? How are they currently thinking? Maybe you feel like you can't reveal your feelings, or you can't talk about your feelings and you want to, something like that. How you want to be up front. How is pile number 1 thinking and feeling right now in the connection? Strength. Okay. So you're maybe feeling quite strong in your feelings. Quite strong in your feelings for this person. Maybe you're feeling the situation requires a bit of strength from you, or requires some strength from you. But let's get our tarot. So how is pile number 1, currently thinking and feeling towards their person? How are they currently thinking and feeling? What is their energy in the connection? What is pile number 1's energy in the connection? How are they currently thinking and feeling? So we've got 8 of Wands, 4 of Cups, the Moon, and the High Priestess. Okay, so it's interesting you've got to take off the mask. And the overarching energy is the Star. So what I feel in the situation is that this might be something where feelings are, where you're thinking that feelings are hidden. It could be a secret situation that you're asking about here. So this could be something that's secret because you've got the Moon and the High Priestess, which is kind of like a secret situation, something hidden. And it's funny because you've got to take off the mask. So it might be that you're feeling that you want to be able to be open and upfront in this situation, but you're not able to be. You have to keep things hidden. You might be a bit confused in the connection as well. You might feel like you're not being given the whole story, the whole truth at the moment. You feel like things aren't being revealed to you. 4 of Cups, there's some dissatisfaction. So at the moment you're feeling a little bit dissatisfied. Or maybe you're feeling the other person is dissatisfied, not willing to be open to the connection. So there might be some closed off energy. So you might be feeling a bit closed off, or feeling the other person is a little bit closed off to you with the Moon and the High Priestess and this 4 of Cups here. You might want to kind of rush in. So I feel like with the take off the mask, maybe you're wanting to, for this situation, to be open and to be honest and to move in a more focused way. So maybe it's a bit confused, maybe there's some dissatisfaction in it, maybe you feel there's things that aren't being revealed, secrets, some stuff that's hidden. And you want, with the 8 of Wands, often the 8 of Wands is about everything going in the same direction. So everything pointing in the same direction. And that makes me feel that you want things to be open and honest, to be solid and stable, a bit like the 10 of Pentacles. That's what you're wanting. But at the moment it isn't. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like it's, maybe you're in separation from this person, maybe this situation is hidden from you, maybe there's confusion, disappointment. The overarching energy is the Star, which is about healing and about hope. So you feel hopeful for the connection, you want healing for the connection, but it might be that at the moment it's either in separation or there's some issues or problems, or somebody's not appreciating it and there's confusion. But you want everything to be going in the right direction, in the same direction, maybe in a quick way. So maybe you want quick healing of this situation, or you want this situation to sort itself out quickly, to become strong again, to be stable and solid. That's kind of, I think, where you are at. If that doesn't sound like where you're at, you might want to listen to another pile. Let's see what they are. What are they thinking and feeling at the moment? What are their... what is pile number 1's person's energy at the moment in the connection? What is their energy? What's going on for them? What are their thoughts and feelings, please? Pile number 1's person. What have we got here? Movement. That's interesting. So movement. So they want to move it in some way. They want to move it forward. So it might be for some of you that it is a secret situation, a hidden situation, maybe a hidden crush or something like that, where you're both having to be, you're both having to fight, hide how you feel, but both of you want to move the move the connection on, and have some movement in the situation. Because this does look a little bit like the 8 of Wands, doesn't it? With all these wands going forward. So I feel like maybe they're also possibly wanting some movement of some kind in it, to shift it. So it might be stuck with the Moon card, not able to be open in some way. Okay, so let's see what else we've got for them. I might put that there so that we can actually just see it. Right, let's move these up. What else have we got for them? Let's see what other card we have for them. Let's see. So one of these ones again. So what is their energy? What is part number one's person's current energy as well in the connection? What are they thinking and feeling? Have faith. So maybe they want you to, maybe they want to make it unstuck as well. I feel like at the moment it might be stuck, or you're thinking that it might be stuck or hidden or confused, or there needs to be some healing. And I think they're also maybe wanting to move it forward, and they're wanting you to have faith in some way. It's interesting because that one's 11 and this one's 22, and 11 goes into 22, and 11 is about, you know, it's like a master number, isn't it? It's about insight, intuition, wisdom, enlightenment. So maybe you're both wanting some wisdom in this situation, some healing in this situation, something like that. Let's see what their tarot says. Let's have this one. What is, you know, how does pile number one's person, what are their thoughts and feelings right now about pile number one? How are they, what's going on for them? What's their energy? So we've got the Three of Cups with abundance. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles with worry. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Alright, and the overarching energy, funnily enough, the overarching energy is strength. So this might be a situation where you're being called upon, both of you, to have some strength in the situation. It could be because of the circumstances. Now, maybe with the Three of Cups, so this is a three-way situation, that this is a secret situation, and there's a third element to it with the Three of Cups here. I mean, I think they're feeling that they want to start something with you. Maybe they want to start something with you, but there's some fear in them with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is also about being left out in the cold. Now, it might have been that it comes under the moon, so maybe there's some confusion in this situation, or they feel shut out by you. They might feel a bit shut out by you, because the Five of Cups is about being out in the cold. So maybe they feel a bit rejected by you, a bit shut out in the situation. And because you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles on either side of that, I would say that they want a new beginning. So if you're in separation from this person, they definitely want a new beginning with you. The Three of Cups can also be about celebration. I think they're feeling that this would bring them happiness and celebration. But there's some, you know, there's some hurt here, some upset, and it could be because, you know, that the situation is you are hidden from each other, that you are not together, that you are, it could be as well that you're both pretending not to have feelings for each other when you do have feelings for each other still. So I feel like this person does want movement like you, does want maybe change. You want healing and hope in the situation, and I think they want to start with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. They want to begin something with you, but I think both of you realise that it might require a lot of strength from both of you to maybe reunite and get back to this Ten of Pentacles situation, or to create the Ten of Pentacles situation, you know, to build something solid and stable. Because I think at the moment, you know, you're thinking maybe it's kind of like, you know, maybe you're not sure what's going on, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of secrets, this person's holding back from you, they're not really being open. Whereas they're feeling kind of like the beginnings of love for you, they want to start something solid with you. They think there'd be happiness with you. They may be feeling a little bit rejected though, to some degree. For some of you, there might be a bit of rejection here, or they may be feeling confused as well. And sometimes, you know, I'm feeling a little bit left out in the cold from you. So maybe it requires strength from both of you in this situation. But let's see what's the joint energy. What is the actual joint energy of part number one and their person? So what's really going on between part number one and person? What is the joint energy between them? What is this? So this is Guidance is Golden, card number 42. Right, okay. I get the sense with that card that there might need to be some healing in this situation. Yeah, let's get some more tarot. What is actually, I'm going to have to move these up a little bit, otherwise you're not going to be able to see them, are you? Let's move this one up. What is the joint energy What is the joint energy between pile number 1 and their person? What's actually going on between pile number 1 and their person? What is actually going on between pile number 1 and their person? We have the World. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the Moon again. And we have the Page of Wands. And the overarching energy is the 7 of Cups. So there is confusion in the situation. I do feel that for the both of you, it does seem, because the 7 of Cups is a, it's kind of like a card of dreaming. This could be a little bit of a fantasy, like a little bit of a crush situation or something. Or it could be that you're not with this person, that you're separated from this person, because we've got the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups is about disappointment, it's about loss. So I feel like there's loss in this situation. You also had the 5 of Pentacles when we looked at your person's energy, feeling out in the cold. So I feel like the current situation is with the Moon and with the 5 of Cups that you are, you know, that there is confusion in the situation, that there is, but there is, with the Moon coming up twice, a pull for the both of you. I feel like there's a strong pull for the both of you. The World is like a completion of a cycle. So it could be that this situation has come into separation, but with the Page of Wands, I feel like, particularly from your person as well, that they are looking for reconciliation, they are looking for reuniting, really, that they want some movement in the situation. With the Page of Wands, it's like a brand new page. It's a page, a new chapter, if you like, a new beginning, really. A passionate new beginning, actually. They might want to reach out and connect with you and message you. That can also be the Page of Wands. But I feel like maybe with the Moon coming up twice, when with your the star that came up under your energy, and with the guidance is golden, there needs to be some healing in this situation. Maybe there needs to be, you know, a completion of a cycle and then moving into a new cycle. So if you come back together, it's like you almost need to heal what's gone on before, to have strength to heal what's gone on before, and then move positively into a new cycle. I feel like that is what's actually going to happen, because you've got the Page of Wands here. So it's going to be the ending of the old cycle, where maybe things were difficult, maybe things were hidden, maybe things were secret, maybe there was some disappointment, some upset, some heartache. And taking off the mask is about you two sort of like admitting and owning up to the fact that you still have feelings for one another. Maybe you still dream about one another, fantasize about one another. That can be the 7 of Cups. You know, I feel like that's what's going on at the moment. Also, it might be that both of you are feeling it would be a little bit of a dream, a little bit of a fantasy, to be together again, to get back to this 10 of Pentacles. But I feel like both of you have a desire for that. So you with the 8 of Wands, where everything is clear and you're moving forward in that focused way towards this 10 of Pentacles. Once healing has taken place, you've got hope for that. And I think they have also got hope for new beginnings as well, because you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. And it could be that it was because it was a third element that the situation possibly came into separation for some of you, because there is some hurt and some loss here still. So I feel like there does need to be healing in this situation. It may need that you need some outside support or some outside help here, with the guidance is golden, you know, to help you talk through things. But I feel like both of you are believing that you've got the strength to get through this, to get over this, and that it can be, you know, you can have a new beginning again with the Page of Wands. Yeah. Is there anything else here? Can I just extend that Page of Wands? I just want to extend that Page of Wands here. What is the current energy? What is really going on here between pile number 1 and their person? What is really going on between pile number 1 and their person, please? Yeah, 5 of Pentacles again. Did we have the 5 of Pentacles here? Yeah. The Chariot. Could be a long distance connection for some of you. The Queen of Swords. And the 4 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like both of you, if you're in separation, and I think you probably are, because you've got the 5 of Pentacles coming up twice, which is about being out in the cold. And you had the 5 of Cups. The Chariot, again, is about quick movement, swift movement, quickly. I feel like this person wants to quickly have this new beginning with you. I think it's all about clarity and communication, because you've got the Queen of Swords, which is in stark contrast to the Moon coming up twice, which is all about confusion. I feel like both of you just need to have a good talk out where things are clear. Because I think at the moment both of you are feeling a bit confused, you're not really sure what's going on. Maybe you're disconnected from each other. So I feel like with the Queen of Swords, what is required is really good communication between the two of you, to really talk over what's gone on, what the problems are. And then the 4 of Wands is, you know, it's very much like the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel there's a lot of love still between you, and that you definitely do want to be back in, because this is like the marriage card, the 4 of Wands. It's like the 11-11 sign as well, which is, again, you had 11, you had 22, so 11-11. It's funny, isn't it? So 11-11, 11-11. So it's like a twin flame sort of feeling. It might be that it's been like that, you know, with a lot of ups and downs in these situations of you coming together and pulling apart, that kind of thing. But I feel like this connection is, with the Moon coming up twice, you know, there's a strong pull for both of you in this connection. But I feel like the key to it improving when you begin again, and it might be that this is a cyclical thing where it's going to come apart and then you get back together, is that you work on your communication, that the communication is more honest and open and truthful, because that will be what the Queen of Swords is. So it's just some of the signs that I'm seeing. Moon is Pisces, 4 of Cups, that is, actually let's look at their energy. So 3 of Cups, that would be Cancer energy. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. 5 of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Ace of Pentacles could be any of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. And then we have the Page of Wands, which is any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Let's have one more card, and then I think I'm going to leave you there for what is the joint energy. What's really going on between pile number 1 and their person? What's really going on between pile number 1 and their person? What is really going on between pile number 1 and their person? Please make it clear to me. I feel like that one wants to come up. Wish. Make a wish. Yeah, I think to be happy, yeah, because the star is very much about making a wish. I feel like both of you are wishing to be back together. I feel like both of you are wishing for this situation to be healed and for you to both be back together. That is like a joint wish. But anyway, pile number 1, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, and welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing, aren't we, what's really going on between you and them, the person on your mind, your romantic interest. And you chose to come into the reading under the lovely Sun card here, which is a really, really happy card. Beautiful card here. Shows 3 ladies having a lovely time, or 3 witches having a lovely time, I should say. Okay, and this little orange and green bead here. So I'm going to put that there. Okay, so I haven't gone and shuffled any oracle cards today, so let's do that. Just want to say a big thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for doing that. And just to remind everybody that it is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave whatever doesn't behind. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to see, first of all, how you are thinking and feeling currently in the connection, how they're thinking and feeling currently in the connection, and then we're going to do some cards on the joint energy, what's kind of actually going on. So let's get an oracle card for you, and also it's a good way to check that it's your pile. So what is currently going on? How is pile number 2's energy? How are they thinking and feeling currently in the connection? I feel like that one is wanting to come out. So I'm going to say, 2 seems to want to come out here, so let's take them. So we have love, wow, and victim consciousness. That's interesting. So, okay, so let's see what else we've got before we, so card number 28 for love, and then card number 12, victim consciousness. Let's see what else we've got before we do anything else. Let's get your tarot out. So how do you feel? So how does pile number 1 feel You know, what are their thoughts and feelings in the connection currently? What are their thoughts and feelings in the connection currently? So we have the Six of Pentacles. What else? We have the Fool. How are they? What's pile number 2? How's pile number 2 feeling? We have the Hanged Man. And we have the King of Pentacles. So this is how you're feeling. And the Knight of Pentacles. So you're feeling, I would say, on the whole, pretty positive about the situation. But there might be a bit of stuckness here with the Hanged Man. But I mean, with the Love card here, I feel like you obviously care very much about this person, and with the Sun card, like, you know, they make you feel very happy. You feel very happy with them. Now, with the victim consciousness and the Hangman, it might be that something's happened in this situation that is I don't know, something maybe that's making you feel a little bit unhappy, but I don't get that that's major. So you might be a little bit unhappy with the situation, you know. And it might be a little bit stuck with the Hangman, because the Hangman is something that's in suspension, something that needs a bit of a change. So maybe you're, it could be that you are in separation from this person. That also could be, because you've got the Fool, which is a new beginning, a brand new beginning, a leap of faith. So it could be that you're looking for a new beginning with this person because you feel this kind of love for them, because you think it could make you very happy. It has made you very happy. You want it to be reciprocated, so you're hoping that the feelings are reciprocated between the two of you, because that is the Six of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is like a settled and stable card, and so is the Knight of Pentacles. So what I'm thinking is that you either want this situation to be secure, stable, settled. If it's stuck, you don't want it to be stuck. You want it to move forward in a kind of committed way, because you're feeling a lot of love for this person. But it might be that it isn't moving like that, and you're feeling a little bit peeved by that with the victim consciousness here. And the Hangman, it feels like it's stuck, it's maybe not moving forward, but you want it to move forward. You want a new beginning with this person. There might be a bit of a risk to it. It might be going too slowly for you here with the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is movement, but it's a slow movement. So maybe you're thinking, this situation, I feel a lot for this person. Maybe we do have, you know, we are happy, there is reciprocation between us, but maybe it's just going a little bit too slow for me. It's a little bit stuck with the Hanged Man. Something like that. It could be, other thing as well, is that you could be quite mixed in your feelings. So you could have a lot of love for this person, but also kind of know maybe, or feel that there's something that's not, I don't know, not quite satisfying you. That's causing you to maybe seek clarity, or seek guidance, or seek enlightenment, something like that. Now, if it doesn't sound like your situation, then you might want to listen to another pile. So in terms of astrological signs, we've got Six of Pentacles, which is Taurus energy. Hanged Man is Pisces. And King of Pentacles could be any of the earth signs, and so could the Knight of Pentacles, any of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So you definitely want some kind of new beginning here, new starts. It might be a bit risky. You're hoping for reciprocity, you know, for things to be, for it to be shared, for your feelings to be equal, for them to basically have the same feelings as you. And you're looking for commitment. I think you're looking for commitment and stability, and a solid, stable relationship with this person. But with the Hanged Man and this girl being upside down, it might feel like that's not what's happening at the moment, or you're not fully satisfied with where things are going at the moment. Okay, but let's see how they're thinking and feeling about the connection. How are they thinking and feeling about the connection? How is pile number 2's person thinking and feeling about the connection currently? How are they thinking and feeling about the connection? What do we have? This is trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay, so there might be something that's bothering them in the situation. They're not quite can't put their finger on what that is. What else have we got? What is pile number two's person currently thinking and feeling in the connection? Entrapment. So they might be feeling a little bit, stuck in the connection, or a little bit, maybe they're at odds in terms of how you're feeling with how they're feeling. Maybe they are feeling a little bit stuck somehow, or feeling a little bit too hemmed in, possibly. But let's see what else we've got. Let's see their cards first. Let's have a look at their tarot. Let's have a look at these. Right, so how is pile number two's person, currently thinking and feeling the connection? We have the moon. We have the King of Pentacles. So you had the King of Pentacles, they have got the King of Pentacles. That's come up twice. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Swords. Right, okay. And the Four of Cups. So I don't feel that I feel they're feeling a little bit dissatisfied, if I'm honest. I feel like they feel a little bit dissatisfied in the situation. The Four of Cups is someone, this could be this coming to separation. It could be that the situation is coming to separation, because the Five of Swords is somebody that is, the Five of Swords is like winners and losers, really. It's something where there's been some kind of battle or some sort of problem. Maybe somebody's got hurt. Maybe this person feels hurt. Maybe this situation was great and then they got hurt, or they feel like they got hurt. I feel like this person is a little bit mixed. I feel like part of them does want stability and security with you, with the King of Pentacles underneath the Fool. So maybe you want a new beginning again back with them, because it could have been that you could have come into separation from them. And they also want stability and security. But around that, it's also kind of confusion and keeping their feelings hidden. So this person might be somebody who keeps their feelings to themselves. The Moon card can also be can be a card of mystery. It can be a card of deceit. It can be a card of keeping things hidden. So I feel like this person does have feelings for you. There is a pull towards you, but I feel that they're a little bit mixed in terms of whether they want to commit. I feel like you really do want commitment, but this person is mixed, and I think they're also feeling that this situation either has hurt them or it could hurt them. The overarching energy is the Four of Cups, which is a feeling of dissatisfaction. So this person might be somebody that just also feels a little bit sorry for themselves, or can't really appreciate the connection. Maybe isn't really appreciating you, and that might be why you've got the victim consciousness, because this person might not have been that great to you. They might not have treated you that well. And I feel like they're still kind of in that at the moment. The Nine of Pentacles is a bit of an independent energy, really. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles, again, this image is quite secret, because this person is coming up out of the water. So I feel like you might be in separation from this person. It might be a hidden situation. Maybe it's coming to separation. This person feels quite hurt. They feel quite, they feel a bit dejected, lack of energy. They haven't got much energy. So I feel like a lot of you might be in separation from this person. But I feel like there's something about this person that makes them feel a bit sorry for themselves. But I think they are mixed between wanting maybe to be back with you and also wanting to have their independence and to be separate. Because they feel they've been hurt. Maybe they feel they've been treated unjustly or unfairly, or someone's trying to get them to do something they don't want to do. There's that kind of feel to it. But anyway, so in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the moon is Pisces. King of Pentacles, again, could be any of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. Five of Swords is Aquarius. And the Four of Cups is Cancer energy. Okay, so let's see what's the actual, what is really going on between, so that's kind of your feelings and thoughts, that's their thoughts and feelings, what's actually going on, what's really going on in the joint energy between pile number 2 and the person, what's really going on, what's the joint energy? Alright, let me just see what this one is. This one is Kindle Love. So Kindle Love just reminds me of kind of rekindling love. So maybe you both want to somehow, or certainly on this person on one level with the King of Pentacles here, wants to rekindle something between you. And I think you definitely do. But maybe you want them to be more stable and solid and they just haven't been. It could be that they just haven't been. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Let's have one of these cards. What's really going on between pile number 2 and their person? What's really going on between pile number 2 and their person? Flow. Okay, so maybe it's the Sun card is more about, you know, both of you wanting things to flow again, wanting things to be happy again. I think on some level this person does want things to be happy again, but they might just be caught up in self-pity at the moment and maybe caught up in feeling hurt. But they do, with the King of Pentacles, maybe want that stability on some level, want that stability and security back with you. Let's look at the joint energy. Let's look at the joint. Actually, let's use these ones. Where's the joint energy? So what's really going on between pile number 2 and their person? Please can you tell me what's actually going on, what's really going on, what's the joint energy between pile number 2 and their person? So we have the Chariot, really going on. We have the 4 of Cups again, 4 of Cups. So there's definitely a dissatisfaction. The 4 of Wands and the Moon again. That's interesting because the Moon came out twice as well in pile number 1. So if you felt drawn to pile number 1. So there's confusion. There's the Moon card is confusion. There's but there is a strong pull. That's the thing, and it reminds me a little bit of pile number 1 because I feel like in many ways this could be a little bit of a twin flame thing. It was in pile number 1, where there might be a bit of a stop-start to it. I feel like there is, you know, that there is with the Moon card. There's a strong pull towards each other, but also a strong pulling away. So a bit like the tide, and the Moon governs the tide. So, you know, the tides come in, they go out, and I feel like there's a little bit of a rhythm to that in this connection with the 4 of Wands here, which is the 11-11 sign. So I feel like in many ways this is a strong connection between the two of you, but there might be a lot of confusion to it, a lot of secrecy to it. This person might not, you know, reveal much in terms of their feelings sometimes, or pull away. So they might be all over you sometimes and then pull away. You know, there's definitely a feeling of dissatisfaction jointly, I think. The 4 of Cups, both of you are feeling dissatisfied or not feeling maybe like your cup is being filled properly by each other. The Chariot shows, you know, that you do both, however, I feel, want to kind of move towards the connection. It seems to me, actually, that both of you in this joint energy here know that the connection is significant with the 4 of Wands, would like to move towards it and be more positive and focused and committed. But there's this kind of like also this pulling back, and it could be that it's based on previous experiences of both of you maybe hurting each other or getting hurt by each other. But there is, I mean, for you there's love, and this person I feel like is a bit more caught up in the past. I feel like your person is a little bit more caught up in the negatives of whatever went on in the past, and it's taking them a little bit longer to accept the, you know, the good in the situation. I think you're in a much better place to accept that there's still a lot of good in the situation. But never, so it's sort of like a mixed energy between the two of you of wanting the connection but also pulling away from the connection. And that could be very much be a sort of twin flame thing where you feel compelled to come towards one another, to be with one another, but then when you're together you might trigger each other, you might react to each other, and then you pull away. And I think this person possibly has trouble. I feel like you might be a bit more healed than they are. You might be a little bit more evolved than they are. That might be why you have the Hanged Man, because you are more sort of enlightened. You are more spiritually aware. You're more willing to be flexible in the situation. Whereas I think this person you're involved with is, like I said, a little bit feeling a little bit sorry for themselves, a little bit caught up maybe in having got hurt before, a little bit unwilling to. Maybe it's that they want to, they're mixed. They're more mixed in how they feel, really. So that is kind of what I'm seeing going on. So I feel like at the moment it's a little bit of a confused situation for you and for them. But what I do feel is that there is love in this situation. There is love in this situation. There is potential in this situation for the Sun card, for it to be happy, for there to be love. Because you've got Kindle love, you've got love, you've got the Sun, you've got flow. So I feel like there's a lot of potential for this connection. But I feel like maybe there needs to be more honesty in it. Maybe there needs to be more clarity in the situation. Something like that. Let's actually clarify that Moon card. Let's clarify the Moon card here. Let's clarify the Moon card. What is the joint energy between pile number 2 and their person? What's really going on between them? We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, the Star. Oh, this is good, pretty good. Queen of Swords. And the Two of Cups. Now again, interestingly, we had the Queen of Swords in pile number 1, and that was all about clarity. This situation needs honesty, needs clarity, needs to move it forward, to heal, really. So I feel like at the moment, with the Moon coming up, did it come up twice, the Moon? I can't remember, it came up once. And no, it came up twice, yeah. So with the Moon card coming up twice, that talks a lot about confusion, things being hidden, things not being revealed. I think really that this situation can be improved with the Knight of Wands. It can be made better, and with the Two of Cups, there can be better harmony when things are clear, when things are honest, when they're true, when you have proper communication. I think at the moment it's confused because the communication is probably poor, or not that great between you, and it could be because you're in separation from each other. And I feel like once you have a good heart-to-heart, that you talk things over, then you can get back to a two of Cups, which is this kind of really good connection, where there's a lot of unity, a lot of union between the two of you. But there needs to be clarity, and I feel like with the Star card here, that's also there needs to be healing. So change, will happen with the Knight of Wands when there is healing, when there is clarity, when there is good talking. Maybe when there's a bit more time has passed, so this person can kind of heal. I feel like this person feels that they've got to heal a bit somehow. And maybe both of you just need to appreciate each other more. I feel like both of you want to do that. Both of you want to heal, but there's, I think it's probably because the communication needs to be improved in some way. There needs to be more honest and open communication, I think, with the Queen of Swords here. More direct communication. And I feel that you might find that easier to do than your person, or you might be more willing to do that than your person. Let's see if we can have one other card here. So what is really going on between pile number 2 and their person? What's really going on? Let's have a look here. Past. Leave the past in the past. So maybe there's something about having to leave what's gone on before to be able to start something new, to let go of old resentments, possibly. I know that's easier said than done, but I think that comes through, also being able to honestly communicate with one another. Choices. Pause before you choose. So pile number 2, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So today we're doing, aren't we, what's really going on between you and them. If you're in a little bit of a confusing situation, you don't know what's happening. You chose to come into the reading under the 9 of Pentacles, which is a lovely card here of someone really enjoying her own company. She's reading a book, she's got a nice glass of wine, and she looks very, very, very relaxed. And the 9 of Pentacles is quite an independent energy, actually. So let's see how that plays out in your reading. You've also got this little green and black barrel bead there. I'm just going to leave that there. push it up a little bit for you. So I haven't shuffled any oracle cards. Just want to say thank you ever so much for liking, subscribing, commenting. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that. And just to remind you, today is a general reading, so just take the messages that feel right. If they don't feel right, then they're likely for somebody else. But anyway, let's get some oracle cards first. I hope you're all doing really well. That's the main thing. So let's see. So what, what I'm going to do, sorry, like I did in the other two parts, is I'm going to look first of all at what your energy is in the connection. You know, how you're thinking and feeling currently. Then I'm going to look at how their energy is, how they're thinking and feeling. And then I'm going to look at the joint energy, you know, what's actually going on between the two of you. Which will also gauge from, you know, when we're looking at you and them, really. So what, you know, how is pile number 3 currently thinking and feeling the connection? It also gives you a good sense of whether this is your pile. How is pile number 3 currently thinking and feeling about the connection, about their person? Attention, pay attention to the signs. So you might feel like you're getting a lot of signs about this situation that is divinely guided. There's a lot of synchronicities. You might feel a strong pull towards this person. You know, there's a strong intuitive link between the two of you. Something like that. Or there are other signs that you have got concerns about or are looking at. How does pile number 1 currently think and feel in this connection? Let's see what we've got here. So this one is no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Okay, so let's see what that means. So no. Now it could, because this Nine of Pentacles does show someone on their own, doesn't it? You know, alone, enjoying themselves. So you might, for some of you, you might be in separation from this person, and you might be happy in that. You might be happy. There might be signs. The signs might be you telling you no, that you shouldn't be back in this situation. Maybe they're trying to get back with you. They want to be with you. That could be for some of you. But you're not ready, possibly. But let's wait and see. Because 10 is also, you know, final endings, completions. So all of these cards are about maybe, being independent, possibly. But anyway, let's see. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. How does pile number 3 currently think and feel about the connection? You have the High Priestess. How are they currently thinking and feeling about the connection? You have Strength. How is pile number 3 currently thinking and feeling about the connection? 7 of Pentacles. Oh, and then we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. The overarching energy is the Star. I think the Star has come out. I think the Star might have come out in all the 3 readings now, in different points in the reading. Now, you with the High Priestess here, the High Priestess is a secret, hidden energy. So this could be a situation with the 7 of Pentacles that is on pause, either on pause or in separation or hidden or secret. So it could be a secret crush or something like that, or a hidden situation with the High Priestess here. 7 of Pentacles is, like I say, something that's on pause. Now the overarching energy is a wish, a hope. The Star card is like having a wish or a hope. So maybe you are wishing, you are hoping for this situation, but currently with the No card, it's not happening. It's something that's not happening for you. That could also go with a High Priestess. You know, it's still hidden. It's still, you know, not fully out in the open. It's on pause with the 7 of Pentacles, but you're wishing for it. You're maybe hoping for it. Or it could be that if you're in separation from this person, like you're on pause, that you want some healing in the situation. So it could be that you are independent at the moment, that you like someone and the situation is hidden, it's not out in the open, it's on pause, it's not happening, but you feel like you're getting lots of signs, synchronicities. You know, with the High Priestess, it's also a very intuitive card. Queen of Cups, like you feel very strong feelings. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's got very strong feelings, also very intuitive. So with the signs and the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, you might be thinking you're receiving lots of intuitive signs and synchronicities about you and this person, but it's on pause with the 7 of Pentacles. It's not fully, it hasn't come into for whatever reason, it's not active, because we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which also shows someone just kind of relaxed on their own. So it could be that you're on your own, but you're wishing, you're hoping, you're dreaming for this person. Either because you really like them and they're a secret crush, or because you've split up from them in some way. But you're deep in your feelings for them, and you feel a strong intuition, a strong pull towards them. So that is kind of what I'm seeing here. That doesn't sound like how you're feeling. You might want to listen to another part. So the Strength card is Leo. Seven of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Queen of Cups could be any of the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the Star is Aquarius. So that's kind of where you're at. Or it could be that you're just keeping yourself hidden at the moment, that you want the situation to be on pause, that you're very reflective, because the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups are very reflective cards, and that might be why you have the no. You know, you're being very reflective, you want a bit of space, you want a bit of time to yourself, you want to enjoy your own company, something like that. That could also be what's going on for some of you. Let's see what's going on for them now. What is card number 3's person's thoughts and feelings? What do we have here? Creativity. Okay, so maybe they want to switch something on here with the light bulb. They want to switch it on. They want to spark it up. That would also go with creativity. What else do we have? I might have one of these ones as well. What does pile number 3's person, what are they currently thinking and feeling? What are they currently thinking and feeling? The connection towards pile number 3. Pride. Okay. Pride. There might be a lot of thinking going on, because we've got all this purple here, and I've just noticed this purple rose. That's reminding me of the crown chakra. So this person might be thinking a lot about you at the moment. There might be a lot of thought going into the situation. They might want to create something with you. But there might be some pride getting in the way or something like that. But anyway, let's see what else we have. Let us have these ones. So how is pile number 3's person thinking and feeling about the connection? Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, the Hierophant. How are they thinking and feeling? And the 3 of Pentacles, and the overarching energy is the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is being out in the cold. So I feel like this for some of you, this might be a situation that's coming to separation, where this person is feeling rejected. They're feeling sad. They're feeling unhappy. They're feeling like, or maybe they're just not also sort of blind. Well, they might have been blind. You know, they may not have appreciated you in this situation before. I feel like this person is there trying to attract this person's attention, and they're just not looking. So in the past, they may not have appreciated you, and they may regret that now, because I feel this person, what they want, the Knight of Swords is bold action. I feel like this person it goes with the creativity card. So if you're in separation from this person, or you're enjoying your independence, you're not with this person, you're enjoying your independence, this person with the Knight of Swords wants to take some bold action. They're very curious about you still. I feel like this person is very curious about you still with the Page of Swords. They're still looking at you. They're still wanting to find out about you. The Hierophant is they might be thinking about commitment. So the Hierophant is about a committed energy. So I feel this person is wanting commitment in this situation. They're wanting clarity with the Knight of Swords. They're wanting the Page of Swords. They may be wanting to message you, communicate with you. 3 of Pentacles is about collaboration. I feel like this person wants to work with you. Maybe if something's come into separation because of, I don't know, there's been some disappointment or whatever. I feel like this person wants to collaborate with you, wants to work with you. They're working in their library here. They want to come up with solutions. They want to be creative. Pride might be getting in the way of this situation, or getting in the way of them actually doing that. Knight of Swords, they may have quite a sharp tongue, or they may have had quite a sharp tongue in the past. And again, that might be something that they're regretting. But the Knight of Swords comes right under the High Priestess, which is hidden energy. And the Knight of Swords is about being bold and daring and daring action. So maybe if it's a secret situation, or this person wants to bring it out into the open, they want to be clear about it, they want to be focused, they want to create something with you, and they're thinking in a committed terms. They're definitely thinking in committed terms. Could be a work connection for some of you with Three of Pentacles, because that can sometimes be a work card. So maybe this is a work crush or something like that. And I feel like this person wants clarity. So if it's a work crush where it's secret, it hasn't started, you know, it's on pause or something like that, this person with the Knight of Swords wants to take bold action. They want clarity. They want to, but there may be some danger to it as well for them. Maybe they're just a little bit thinking it might be exciting, but it's also a little bit dangerous somehow. I don't know why. But anyway, because we've got the two swords here, this Little Mermaid looking at this sword, which can, swords can be, can defend someone, but they can also hurt them, can't they? So maybe there's a little bit of danger to this situation, but I feel like this person maybe is, if you're not together, is maybe coming up with plans or ideas about how to collaborate with you, definitely. Because they want clarity. I think if it's hidden, they want clarity, and they want to do it speedily. You might be keeping yourself closed off at the moment from this person. That's what they're thinking. You're keeping yourself closed off, you're keeping it on pause, but they want to rush in and they want to communicate, they want to collaborate, they want to, they want to kind of like work with you, because they feel out in the cold here. Now, Page of Swords and Knight of Swords could be any of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius or Gemini. Hierophant is Taurus and Three of Pentacles is Capricorn. Five of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Let's have a look and see what the joint energy is. What is the joint energy? So what's really going on? So that tells you a little bit about how you're feeling, how they're feeling, what's really going on between pile number 3 and the person, what's really going on between pile number 3 and their person. So we have the High Priestess again. So this is definitely some sort of secret, hidden situation where you are not, where there could be a strong intuitive link between the two of you, a strong pull between the two of you, but it's not out in the open. The Three of Swords is heartache. So it could be because you have separated and you're now kind of, you're now independent from each other, but you're still thinking a lot about each other. There's still a strong pull. What is actually going on between pile number 3 and their person? The I think that's the Ten of Swords. Is that the Ten of Swords? No, that's the Ten of Wands, I feel. The Ten of Wands. Okay, what's actually going on? And then we have the Empress, and that would go with creativity. And the overarching energy is the Two of Swords. So yeah, this is a situation that's a little bit stuck. It's kind of on pause. It's stuck. The Two of Swords is something that where you're at a crossroads. It's stuck. It can't. It can't move forward. And I feel like it's because it's a secret or a hidden situation or something, maybe where it's a secret crush or somebody that you like, either because you've been with them before or there's been some sort of separation in the situation, or it's been quite heavy, because we've got the Three of Swords, which is, has sorrow, and then we have the Ten of Wands with oppression. So it makes me feel like that this situation maybe is in a circumstance where it maybe can't come out, but you would both dearly love it to come out, and there's a strong pull. So the High Priestess is that sort of secret energy, that strong intuitive link between the two of you. And the Empress is where you both want to create something, you both want something to grow, you both want something to develop, but maybe it just isn't because it is kind of caught up in hurt, in someone being out in the cold. And this is actually showing a prison scene, isn't it? Somebody actually in prison. So maybe it feels really, and that's obviously the ultimate image of stuckness, isn't it? When someone's in prison, they're not going anywhere, are they? They're completely stuck. So it makes me feel like the joint energy is that both of you, you with the star, you're wishing and hoping and dreaming. They are also wanting clarity. They want to, they're looking to try and collaborate with you, but for some reason it's oppressed. It can't move forward. It's stuck. Even though both of you would dearly love it with the Empress and the High Priestess. I mean, that also reminds me of balance, because the Empress and the High Priestess are perfectly balanced when they're together. Those sort of two feminine energies, really. So, but in between that balance, that desire for balance, to create it, to bring it, is this kind of feeling of it not being able to happen. So maybe there's a feeling of this situation is stuck and we can't kind of move it forward in any way. Let's see if we can get some advice, really. What advice is there for pile number 3 in this situation? Affection. Showing affection creates a loving bond. So maybe you just need to be more open with each other. Maybe you just need to, one of you or both of you needs to make a move and show. Because I don't feel like with the High Priestess coming up twice, I think you're both so guarded, or so cut off from each other, or so hidden from each other. Maybe there's a requirement to just be more open. Denial. See the truth in the situation, and that could be that both of you are possibly denying how you really feel. So you both know that you really feel it, but you're sort of like busy getting on with other things, or keeping it hidden, or feeling like, it could never move forward. And that's a sort of denial, really, of how you're actually feeling. So again, there's that need for openness, really. And because, of course, the Empress is a very open, ends your reading, the Empress is a very open, creative card. She's, very abundant. She is very creative. She's very opulent. She's, so she's a much less private energy than the High Priestess. So maybe in order to get over this kind of oppression, this sorrow, you just need to be more open with how you're feeling, both of you. Somebody needs to take that, that step. What other advice have we got here? Choices. Pause before you choose. And then one more. Heaven. Your loved ones are always with you. So that might be that you're getting, there's with all the High Priestess here, there might be a lot of intuitive, you might be, having access to a lot of guidance actually from your guides around this situation, and maybe listening to your own intuition about what you should do in this situation. Teamwork. Be united for a good relationship. And then the last one, what have we got here? Sincere. Someone close to you is sincere. I feel like both of you are keeping this, if I'm honest, I feel like both of you maybe are keeping this situation stuck. I feel like both of you have strong feelings for each other, and that might be why you got the pride. Because both of you do have strong feelings for each other, but you're both choosing to keep it hidden, or keep it stuck, or sort of not move it forward. Even though you both actually want to. And what you're being asked to do is to be more open, to be more honest, to be because both of your feelings are sincere for one another. You both have sincere, strong feelings for one another, but it's just that you just need a push to maybe express them to each other. And both of you at the moment are sort of choosing to keep the situation in some sort of stuck some stuck state, really. But anyway, pile number 3, that has been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.